In a twist that feels ripped straight from a royal soap opera, Sarah Ferguson, once Duchess of York, now unofficially crowned Britain's most misplaced royal, is preparing for what might be the most humbling chapter of her life. After being pushed out of Royal Lodge and left without a place to call home, Fergie is reportedly eyeing a granny annex. Yes, you heard that right. A one-bedroom, former cattle shed tucked behind Princess Beatrice's £3.5 million Cotswolds mansion, a far cry from the glittering halls of Windsor. But when the palace doors slam shut, sometimes all that's left is a renovated outhouse with new gutters. According to insiders, Andrew, stripped of titles, dignity, and now his home, is being shuffled quietly to a cottage on King Charles's Sandringham estate. Meanwhile, Fergie, on edge and fearing homelessness, is set to be heading in a very different direction. Friends claim the pair will soon part ways completely, each being forced into their own royal downgrade. And for Sarah, that downgrade appears to be a quaint, stone-walled, one-bedroom annex that once housed cattle. Not scandal-scarred duchesses. But don't let the humble exterior fool you. Princess Beatrice and her husband Edoardo Mapelli-Molti have been preparing this little hideaway for months. Fresh doors, polished windows, brand new wiring, and even a delivery of propane gas bottles, all suggesting someone is about to move in. And fast. Hidden behind a tall stone wall opposite a row of modest new-build bungalows, the annex has been scrubbed, repointed, repainted, and revived. It even has its own private entrance, perfect for a royal who wants independence, but still wants to be close enough to babysit her granddaughter Sienna at a moment's notice. Though it may be a glorified shed, the neighbors insist the inside is stunning, cozy, warm, and surprisingly fitting for a royal outcast seeking peace and anonymity. And yet, the location is anything but quiet. Beatrice's home sits in the Bolden Triangle of the Cotswolds, a playground for the ultra-rich. Beckham-level neighbors, Clarkson-style countryside, even Ellen DeGeneres has a home nearby. And with London's elite Annabelle's nightclub declaring Andrew and Sarah persona non grata, Fergie may have to trade velvet ropes for farm gates. But not all hope is lost. Soho House remains an option, a place frequented by Harry and Meghan, where scandal is less of a deal-breaker and more of a conversation starter. Rumors had floated that Sarah might escape to Australia, where her sister lives, or to Princess Eugenie's sun-drenched villa in Portugal. But instead, the former Duchess seems destined for a winter move to a cozy, freshly heated Cotswolds granny flat, repointed stonework, renovated gutters, and an independent door included. A downgrade? Perhaps. A sanctuary? Maybe. But one thing is certain. For Sarah Ferguson, this little annex could become the backdrop for the next chapter of royal drama, scandal, reinvention, and maybe even redemption.